Alright, so here we are again. So we went past the guard from earlier, and we were actually able to make it back into this annex, I guess. Is that what you'd call it, babe? It looks like the back areas to the campus. There actually are no... We actually found another family that came out here to do the same thing, and they told us about this area back here, that it was a, I don't know, that there was no trespassing signs or any of that crap back here. So
there's no fences?
No fences, no nothing, saying that we can't explore back here.
So here we are.
So, yeah, so here we are. We did drive around a little bit. There is some graffiti you're going to see that's, you know, maybe not so nice, but that's how people are. They're ridiculous, right? So we're going to take a look at each one of these buildings and, yeah, hopefully catch some cool stuff. So, our whole goal here on the Foray into Decay channel is to basically, we're trying to document especially stuff like this, because like I said, Stevenson College actually just bought this entire campus, and they're probably going to destroy it, knock it down, and put their athletic stuff and all the stuff that they wanted to build here up. So we're trying to document it before that happens, because, you know, that's kind of really sad. I don't know if you can see what's in there, but we're gonna... Is the door open?
It's busted. Like the handle is completely broke,
so
locks, but it's broken.
So some of these buildings, obviously, we're not going to be able to go in. And like I was telling my wife here, we're not here to break in anything. You know, part of being a urban explorer. Actually, this looks like you said, housing, babe. Because there's doorbells on the doors, and there's a set of wind chimes up here. Old set of wind chimes. So people lived in here. I bet this was housing for the doctors and nurses who worked. So a little bit of history. I'm going to put these gloves on real quick. A little bit of history, if you don't know what the Rosewood Center used to be. The Rosewood Center opened originally in 1888, and it was a what they called at the time a school for the feeble-minded. So it was for mentally handicapped people. It was actually a state-run institution opened by the state of Maryland to do so. And there's a book over here, and looks like a wreath. All these wreaths. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them up there. You see them? There's a nest up there, so we're not going to go in there. But there's definitely a book. Yeah, there's all up here on this windowsill. It's full of wasps and bees. And then there's a wasp nest up there, so we're not going to go over there. But, so, originally this school was open to boys from the ages of 7 to 17. Boys only. No, sorry, boys and girls. White boys and girls. From the ages of 7 to 17, and they were actually here to kind of rehabilitate them. They learned trades which were equivalent to their gender at the time. So boys learned carpentry and farm work, and the women learned sewing and cooking and horticulture, so gardening stuff. And that was basically their goal here, was to kind of rehabilitate them. So the state didn't give them much money to actually build this institution at the beginning. I believe the history I read said $20,000 to start, which, you know, even back then was quite a bit of money. But they think they only gave them, I think it said $2,000 or $5,000 a year to maintain the campus. And that included, and if you look at the Google Earth images of this campus, you'll see that it's actually significantly sized. It's quite large. So they gave them a bunch of money to maintain it, but not for food or anything. It was basically just cost for maintenance, right? So they had a farm on here that actually was subsequently closed back in the 1960s. But up until that point, They grew their own food. They made their own clothing. Basically self-sustained the whole thing. The college eventually became integrated, and I believe 58 or 60 became integrated and allowed African Americans to attend. And it became more than a rehabilitation center. It became more of a mental institution. So really, patients they tried to pretty much keep them here for life. And then, as with most institutions of the 50s and 60s, it was, I want to say it. It was there were so many issues with maltreatment and abuse that they eventually closed down the college in the 90s. 2009 they closed it down. And then a couple of the buildings burned from arson, so I think that's one of the reasons why they patrol it and try and keep people out of here. But, if you're here with a camera, obviously we're not here to destroy anything, we're here to document. So, but they don't know that, so I get the reasoning behind it. So this is another outbuilding. We're going to check out, there's a couple buildings that are actually wide open that we'll be able to go into, but we're going to, yeah, these ones, this one's, they used to be the door, but it's way overgrown. So we're going to walk around the other side of the building and see what's around the other side. But so there's a little bit of brief history. There was a lot of people died here, so if you believe in that sort of thing, there's a good chance this place is probably haunted. But I mean, we've seen a lot of stuff on, like I said, on blogs and posts of people saying, it's patrolled a lot and don't waste your time coming down here. But if you do persist a little bit, and just avoid the patrolling cars, and there's probably a good chance you're going to see some cool stuff. Some of the creepy graffiti I was telling you about, if you can see what this sign says, meat for sale. And then some other very angry, racist comments on the wall there. Bunch of mattresses stacked up in there. Holy mosquitoes. I don't know if they're mosquitoes or gnats. They look like gnats. They don't look big enough to be squeetos. No?
No, these are all boarded.
Okay, the whole thing's boarded up. So we're actually going to take...
I think this is like this.
Okay, so we're going to take a trip down that way to that little white building over there and take a look inside of there. Alright, we're back, and here we go. We're going to go into this. The door's open. Unfortunately, a lot of the windows have been knocked out. Obviously graffiti, and just sad that that this place just kind of fell into disrepair like this. It's
All shot up.
Yep.
Riddled with feeding holes.
Oh yeah, it's a lot in here too. Hello? Just be careful of the spiders. Glass everywhere. That you can see. Very sad. Makes you wonder what was in here. You think it was a classroom? Glass everywhere.
Was that you?
Yeah. Yeah, I pushed some glass down off one of the windowsills.
Oh, okay. It sounded like it was down there. That's what I was waiting on.
It was in this room over here.
Oh, it's all together.
Yeah, it's like, looks into it. So obviously that goes back outside. So this was definitely for kids because, as you see on the sign, staff only, no children. Oh, that's creepy. So it's a staff restroom, and it's actually still in decent shape. Where it lies on the window. Or on the mirror. It was a beautiful building, it looks like. I mean, take a look at the state and labor laws. Yeah, this was definitely the kitchen here. Okay, thank you. Look at this old microwave. I mean, they're recent because, I mean, you can see the fire poles have been here, and they're newer. This place is beautiful. Classrooms, babe?
Yeah, so you can tell like little domes and kind of thing, and there's like a tiny little thing.
Oh, yeah. But you can see up there, it says, "Welcome to our classroom."
Hang on to the bed. Lovely.
Hang on, what?
A picture of a news. Just hang on to the bed.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, you get these punk kids who come in here and decide that, well, we don't want that to be. Do you have your flashlight, babe? Yours is a little brighter than mine, I think. I said I'm going to have to get a new flashlight to do this with. So obviously this is going to be our first major video, right? Hole in the floor down there, so as Neve said, this floor is going to probably start falling through, so we need to be careful where we step. I'm going to go in here and look in this classroom here. So this is kind of cute. You can definitely tell this was made for children because of how low this cute little sink is. Oh, and there's names, babe. Reese. If you look back in the corner back there. Reese. Daryl. I can't see what that says. Anya. Sorry, I gotta let the camera focus. Something like that. Huh? That's creepy. That noose. Something's wrong with people, babe. We don't need no education. Well, that's pretty obvious by the fact that you're tagging up a classroom. Is there a car out there? Huh?
Yeah, there is.
What is it?
A little red, like a Intrepid or something.
What are they doing?
Turn around where that parking lot is.
They're looking for us? Or are they...
May not have been kids, but maybe they're just turning around too.
I mean, once again, there's no signs out here that say no trespassing, so...
Yeah, watch out for that floor in there too.
In here?
Yeah, it's like right when you look on the left.
Yeah, I see it.
I didn't go in. I wasn't about to find out. gonna weigh that much, but
Yeah, it's okay. That was from May. Yep. Once again, people coming in here and destroying stuff for no reason. Just super sad. You know, it's kind of a beautiful area. I mean, very interesting building, and unfortunately. What? Yes. There's a little, that's a little, don't want to walk there. There's a thing that says send nudes on the ground. I don't know why. Because people are stupid. That's probably a good reason. Sorry. Yes, there is a giant penis drawn on the wall here. And a swastika back in the corner for some reason. Aren't they cute?
That makes you wonder, like, I know in kindergarten we had, like, little cubbies like that. You know, and you could go and sit in them with beanbags or whatever and read.
Still reserved, so that tells you what most people come here and do. You know, and honestly, I think a lot of people come in here and party and destroy the area and hit it with sledgehammers and shoot it with guns. And, you know, obviously that kind of probably speaks to a lot of why this is patrolled so often. So we're looking out the back door back here, minus the spider web, which I'm going to avoid. You can see a little playground area back there. Alright, we're going to go check out. There's a couple more buildings we're going to go look at. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, so, found some other people here doing this. But, this is a 2-story building, so it's a lot bigger. So we're going to go take a look in here and see what's in here. Oh, look at the staircase. It's marble. I don't know either.
Pretty nice.
The basement, second floor, attic. It's dark.
Yeah, that's nice.
So this is another one of the, looks like the administration buildings. Once again, excuse the graffiti language. I mean, people are just ridiculous. Little map of, looks like this building here. Fire extinguishers. It looks like it's probably classrooms, babe, maybe, or
Yeah.
administrative buildings.
Probably. This is probably an office because there's a door, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep, the split door. And obviously this is a inherently dangerous activity, just because of where we're at.
Wouldn't suggest doing it
Doing what?
Doing it while you're pregnant.
Yeah. Well, I guess we broke that one. What?
Oh yeah.
USMC, Marine Corps. Hoo-yah, Marines.
Or hoorah, I guess, for them.
I mean, some of this tagging is, I mean, this is really well done. It's beautiful.
Lit up on art crimes.
But, I mean, granted, this is, there's better places to do this. I don't think a classroom is the best place. What's in here?
Just another, just like this, just kind of empty. Upside down crosses and stuff.
Oh, so, you know, weirdos. Thunder Guinea. Yeah. That's been all over this building.
Oh, is this the first one I saw?
Yeah, that was right on the entranceway. So it sounds like it's a gang member type of thing. Yeah. These weirdos spray painting back here. I mean, obviously this decay in here is recent. You know?
Yeah.
Probably been around for a decent amount of time. But you gotta think, if those other guys went through all these buildings, I'm pretty sure we're fine. Yeah. Definitely could have been a dorm room. Good call, babe. Yeah. It's a restroom. Let's see. That's weird. There's a rose in the toilet. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yours is a lot brighter than mine. Do they? I mean, obviously you can see in this one, the vines have started growing back up into, but this one's one of the closest buildings, it looks like, to the outside, the closest rooms. This has I hear a car out there. Huh?
Yeah, I hear it.
It might have been those guys left. The people that were here before.
Yeah.
Washer dryer probably in there. Just because of the hookups. Especially because that looks like a dryer exhaust. If you look out that way, that building we were just in, looks like there's a side room we didn't check, but it looks like it's just storage for classroom chairs and goes under the kitchen area. Closet. A lot of people will tell you when you're doing urbex not to carry weapons on you for any reason. Especially, but mainly if you're caught trespassing, it could be breaking and entering with a weapon. It's really the thought behind it, but the way we look at it, obviously when we're in an area like this, it's just safer. Something. I mean, we're not walking around with a loaded 45 or anything. Yeah. that you?
This one?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your foot on the door? Okay. I just want to make sure. I just heard a thunk sound. Could have been for a little boy. I mean, there's like sports stuff on the wall. There's like a basketball and some boxing gloves. And yep. So, your best guess, housing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say too.
Housing. Whether.
Living quarters of some form.
Oh, is it staff?
Could have been for the
No,
staff,
I don't know.
or it could have been for maybe some of the older children.
Maybe. Or staff and if they had kids, I don't know.
Oh, maybe if the staff brought kids with them. Oh, that's lovely. These people are so mature. Oh, it's locked.
Oh my.
What? Oh, I know.
Oh, girl.
There's one down there where the vines have like grown in through the room too. That's kind of cool. There's a nasty. Sorry, let me get out of your way. That's actually kind of a neat picture right there where all the vines have started growing back in. Coming out blurry, you said? You want me to take one? Alright. So we're going to head back out here. That door across the way is locked, so. Check the second floor. See what's up there. We only want to spend a couple hours here, just as it starts to get dark. We don't want to spend too much time there. Mailboxes.
Oh, yeah.
There's a basement. Makes you wonder what this looked like in its heyday. Oh, babe. The tree on the wall over here. Oh, man, some of the paintings, beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
That is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Looks like someone set something on fire in here.
Yep.
Definitely was burnt. And then obviously you get the little punks who decide, hey, let's go out on the roof and draw, inappropriate items. These are the people that make what we do. Just make people hate urban exploration. Because a lot of these people come out here and destroy these places. And obviously that's not what we're here to do. Some good tagging on the wall.
I definitely take pride in it.
Yeah, if people have actual ability to do artwork, that's completely different than just spray painting some graffiti that says something nasty. But it's artwork. And these people do some really nice work. And it's really pretty with a lot of time spent, a lot of practice. I'm not saying it's okay, but I am saying that there are some talented people out there who do this kind of stuff. Lagunitas IPA in there. least someone has good taste in beer, at least. We're still the only car parked over here. We're still the only car parked out there at the moment. We got a few hours left until it gets dark, so we're gonna try and see as much of this area as we can while we're here, because I don't really want to try and come back. Sorry, was that a little loud for you?
A little loud.
Yep, Thunder Gang, apparently. They gotta be cool and be in a gang.
We need to spray paint our faucet pink.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do? Spray paint the faucet pink? Apparently that's the cool thing to do. So if you're in the Thunder Gang, that's what you do. Spray paint your faucets pink. And worship Satan, apparently. You can see this looks like Silent Hill with all the paint coming off the roof and everything, off the ceiling. Oh, this is bigger. It goes back quite a ways. See what's back here. I mean, most of these areas look the same, but you know, part of the Urbex fun is going to look at all the different rooms, because you never know what you might find. Like a beautiful castle you can go to. Come to my kingdom, babe. Is that a beautiful, beautiful kingdom? What is that?
It's not cardboard, but what's that stuff?
Oh, is it particle board?
The particle board door. That was tagging in there.
I gotta get it. Like I said, some of this tagging is actually really cool. You got the picture? Boom. Done. Huh? Oh, did you? Alright. We got one more place. We're going to see how scary the basement looks. We may or may not spend much time down there. But I at least want to go down the stairs and look. It's nice and bright up here.
Yeah, it is bright.
At least they haven't broken into the attic.
Oh, it's still locked.
You know, the old attic is still locked. There's still a padlock on there. Well, this is a great way to spend our Sunday. I'll go first. It obviously goes out to the main campus in the back area. Need your flashlight down here, it's pretty dark. Crawl space?
Mm-hmm.
Smells old and musty down here.
That's a little moldy.
Is that what you smell? Old must? Library?
I mean, you can see all this. Oh.
Oh yeah, mold.
Yeah.
It smells moldy. Well, I'm glad I'm not worried about black mold. Thanks, Dad. Like we said, toxic mold can affect you if you're allergic to it, but if you're not, oh, that's the old hot water heaters, stuff for the building, boiler room. Yep. Alright, so that would be the basement. Oh, this was the laundry room. Why does that keep doing that? Is that you going off?
I don't think so. I mean, it could be, but...
It had to have been you. What's in here?
Just like a crawl space.
Crawl space underneath the building. Can't really see anything in there. Super dark. You got your flashlight? You see better? Oh yeah, it goes all the way under the building.
Yeah, that's what really, you can see where the floor is like
falling through. Yeah. Alright. Alright. We're in another part of the building. It looks like I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in here because I'm pretty sure that there's probably asbestos in here somewhere. And the floor is made of wood and kind of, you know, we'll have to get our respirators and come back in here. Just because who knows, you know, what stuff, some of the stuff is made of in here. So, but just wanted to kind of give you guys a little heads up on what's in these outbuildings, and it's probably going to be it for us. Take some more photos, but thanks for watching, guys. So this is our first video. We're in the process of upgrading cameras and everything else, so you know, the videos will get better in quality. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Alright guys, so we're going to end the video, but we actually found or heard something back here in the bushes. It sounded like we thought it was a yote at first. Oh, there's a deer. I don't know if you can see her head. Right there. She's beautiful. Oh, we scared her. I got her on video. Beautiful whitetail. There is a ton of deer back here. Like, way more than you would probably think. Found what? I don't know. But here's one more outbuilding we kind of missed coming up down. But alright, so this is going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.